Welcome to Ark Survival Evolved! I began on the island, surviving for a full 100 days. I only died twice that entire time. So far, the Broodmother and the Megapithecus have fallen to my armies of tames. For these next 200 days, my goal will be to defeat the final two bosses, the Dragon and the Overseer. And as a reminder, the rules for dying during my challenges: if I die, I cannot get my stuff back, even if I have the time to. That way, I don't need to worry as much about losing my progress, and it makes playing this challenge a little bit more fun. Anywho, that's enough talking, let's get into this thing. The first thing I wanted to do was wipe the map of wild creatures. That way, it would truly feel like the start of a new challenge. But before I did anything, I remembered seeing something not long before the Megapithecus fight, and that's something I really wanted to tame. On the other side of the map, hanging around the outskirts of the swamp, was a level 80 unicorn. It was an understatement to say that I needed him to start off my 200 days challenge. What was really peeving me off about this was I continued to be unable to pick him up. Unicorns are technically the same size as Equus, so I should have had no problems. The stupid thing kept running into the swamp and towards every single hostile creature in the area. The whole thing was testing my patience and my ability to stay calm. The last thing I wanted to do was tame it in the middle of the swamp, which would surely fail even if I tried to clear the area. Other way. I swear to God. What I wanted to do was simply fly over there, pick up the unicorn, and fly back to base where I could drop it in my free roam area. I had even cleared all of my tames out of it before I left. Literally nothing was working, and I had spent the entire first day wasting my stamina and my sanity on this unicorn. Name you bastard if I ever tame you. I took the night to cool off a bit before I tried changing my settings and reloading the world. When I came back, it was still the same. I finally resolved to try and keep it in a semi-safe area and tame it in there. Once I had gathered plenty of berries, I mounted the unicorn and began the taming process. Yeah, I don't think it's a mystery to say that this attempt didn't last long. Hi! Kill him right now. Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. Eventually, the unicorn got hit by a snake and despawned. Right out from under me. What a great start to this challenge. I retreated back to base and defeatedly placed everyone back into the free roam space. Once I was finished, I needed to head over to the blue obelisk and bring my army back down the mountain. After a bit of time put into that, I still wasn't over the unicorn thing, and I wanted to do a thing. I still felt that the unicorn despawning was incredibly unfair, so I decided I would spawn in another one with the same level, and maybe that would fix my picking up problem. I picked the first spawn command I saw that also gave me the exact level and spawned it in. I didn't mean to... Okay, now I know what you're gonna say. I legit had no clue it spawned it in tamed, but on the bright side, I guess I figured out why I couldn't pick it up before. Better dinos makes the Equus bigger and unable to be picked up by the Argy. I mean, why? I thought this mod made creatures better? Whatever, I didn't want to kill it just to spawn it in correctly next time, so I guess I had a unicorn now. Animation is better, oh my god. What the fuck? You can fly? You can fly? He can fly! I guess the unicorn tame was a bit of a bigger deal than I thought it was going to be, but I'd already gone in basically head first into this thing, so I might as well just keep rolling with it. Going into the Skylord cave was completely an impulse decision. Luckily though, I knew it was going to be easier since it was designed to only allow players and small creatures inside. I used my cryo direwolf just in case, but hit a dead end pretty quickly. This is a bad idea. Anyway, I went in on foot the rest of the way. The artifact was thankfully there, but unluckily, it was surrounded by bats and spiders. I was terrified of going down the ledge because of the death drop only 2 feet away. Once the artifact was picked up, I aggroed the onyx so maybe there'd be less danger when I came back through. After that, I made for the exit, running in circles for a bit and crawling out of the cave. After that, I went on to look for polymer, which was originally my plan for going out in the snow biome. For polymer, I needed lots and lots of penguins, otherwise called Kaikuru in Ark. Once finding their peaceful safe place, I then proceeded to murder batches of them at a time, killing parents in front of their children, gutting them of any sweet polymer that they had in their bodies. Now I had enough to repair my damaged ghillie gear. My next big goal for this challenge was to start prepping for the dragon boss fight. Now, this one was going to be a doozy. I had a few options for strategies to fight the dragon, some harder to obtain than the others. Using the Megalosaurus trick could be possible, but there was a problem with them being extremely rare. At least for me. The possibility of finding a good leveled breeding pair and getting a decent army before I needed to fight the dragon was almost impossible. So I opted for the Theory army, which I already had a start on. Rexes could work too, but I wanted to save them for the Overseer. Plus, Theories have an advantage towards the dragon anyway. I went out during the night to give my new Theory Buck some levels. Once day came, we returned and began breeding. Oh, okay, that was a lot, damn. That was so funny though, oh my god. Oh, shit. I accidentally hit him twice there. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh, are you guys actually full grown? Holy shit. At 58%. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kick you. Once I had a few theories up and running, I went out to explore on my unicorn. Up near the top of the waterfall was a level 116 stego, along with an absolutely gorgeous female level 72. That was when I knew I needed a stego army too. With their extra damage resistance, just maybe they could do well against the dragon. I brought up Victor to help clear the area and proceeded to knock these two stegos out. Luckily, there were minimal disruptions and I finally had them both tamed by the dawn of the next day. After setting those two loose in the free roam area, I got to work breeding my fairies again. While I had an egg cooking, I used my unicorn to fill up the feeding troughs, and proceeded to get another triplet batch. Again, are you kidding me? I mean, that only has a 10% probability of happening, right? Well, I'm counting it as a lucky draw anyway. The next egg got me only one fairy and a taming heart too.
Okay.
The next day or so was boringness while waiting for my 4 new fairies to grow up. I wanted to check what I needed for the dragon boss fight. I had some things already. I think at this point I still needed Basilo Blubber, Tuso Tentacles, Giga Hearts, and a few more Yudi Lungs, and of course, the 3 other artifacts, plus 2 more of the Sky Lord. I thought I would start looking for Gigas, knowing they were going to be one of the hardest to find. I checked a few mountains and nothing. I came back, found a fertilized stego egg, killed a few imposters around my base, saddled my new fairies, placed them with the rest of my army, and went out to look for Gigas the next day. I checked the second closest mountain to me, the same one I found a Giga on before. Whilst flying over the top and almost giving up, I saw one. Never mind. It's not a problem at all. Now that was a delicious find. Yes! Gotcha, bitch! I even considered taming this guy, but it was more important to get the Giga Hearts first. I pummeled the Tech Giga for a long time with my Terra. It kept eating things and gaining health. Near the end, I got stuck inside it, which was more than terrifying. After that, I knew I would need bigger claws in order to kill it. I came back with one of my Argies, practically having a heart attack when I couldn't find it for a second. I found it on the beach, wrecking havoc there, and killed it in only a few attacks. Now that was a good way to end the day. The next day, my goal was to get Tuso Tentacles and Basilo Blubber. Both were things I had nothing of. Now may you experience a hell of a deep sea exploration where we quite literally search the entire ocean.
To the churned up under of the ocean bed. No, I'm not running, and I never have been to the true bottom where the light ends. Old growth forest and the sun in your veins, at the daily dawning of a green new age. No, no one changes with a snap. a dream.
Oh my God,
Drink.
yes.
No, there's no time for the end over end and everything to do before dying again.
Ow! That was a long one, I know. It was worth it though, since I had everything I needed for the dragon except for gigahearts. In the morning, I actually went to check the overseer requirements. Surprisingly, I had everything for alpha, minus the dragon trophy, of course. I checked the dragon terminal one last time too, and figured I should look for gigas again. This time, I went around the snow biome mountains and I found nothing. There was a Quetz though. Even the other mountains around me were vacant of gigas. When I got back, my Spinos were in need of fish, so I stocked up. Day 116. I wanted another shark, and lucky me because there was a level 96 somewhere around Carnivore Island. I found her in about the same spot as before, using my Sarco to maneuver around her.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
She went down with ease, and I had a high-level female to add to my Megalodon school, which is just 2 Megalodons. But still, at least they were mate boosted now. Then the rest of the day, I quite literally did nothing. At dusk, I took my blindness-inducing unicorn out to knock out a Textego I saw the other day. It took all night and through the morning to tame it, but once I did, I now had 2 male Textegos back at base. I then did some stuff at base and decided to head out to gather the Skylord artifact 2 more times. The power of the sun in my eyes.
I don't wanna see you smile. I want you in the morning before you go performing. Tell me something I don't know and lead me to the place where no one ever goes. And let me go under your skin. Let me find the demon that drives those heavenly limbs. You know you're beautiful, but that ain't how to go treasuring your soul. What you got, 'cause I want it all. With your fingers in my mouth, I fail to see you fall. So please don't let me fall. So please don't let me fall.
Whoa! You're like red? Okay.
You know you're beautiful. That ain't how to treasure in your soul.
What did you give me? Oh, it's silk.
Fingers in my mouth, fantasy falls. So please don't let me fall. So please don't let me fall. You know you're beautiful. That ain't how to treasure in your soul. What you got, 'cause I want it all. Fingers in my mouth, fantasy falls. So please don't let me fall.
Ow! What? What did I do? I should also mention that I added a third mod to my game at around this time. This wasn't like before where I forgot. I simply saw this mod and thought, I need that right now. So I downloaded No Untamables to my game. Hence the reason why I was going around taming a bunch of fish beforehand. I wanted to get used to using the fish basket so I could tame some sea scorpions. I didn't get any sea scorpions, but I did try to tame a Nidaria. However, since Better Dinos was at the top of the mod list, I could only tame the creatures that the mod allowed me to tame. Come on, yeah. Haha, yes! Yes! I would later fix this problem in my I&I. I went around with my newly tamed Megalodons collecting silica pearls for my Mastercraft beauty saddle. After that, I went out on my dire wolves to help gather hide as well as just go on an adventure. Oh my Jesus! We made our way around the snow biome when I got distracted by more silica pearls. That was a huge mistake because a swarm of mantas almost killed me. Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I barely got out of that alive, but now I had enough resources to make my Mastercraft Yeti saddle. Everything's gone. Curious to see what else I could tame, I spotted a level 92 female aloe right next to my base. I tried knocking it out, but forgot my Dimorphodon was on neutral and we killed it. That really sucked. Surprisingly though, Ark gave me a second chance and presented me with a level 108 female Rex. I used my unicorn to try and lure it to the other side of the mountain where I had a Rex trap already set up to go. The only problem was that it kept aggroing on everything else and I eventually switched to my Pteranodon. She somehow backtracked to where I originally found her, but we got her to the Rex trap anyway. One that I didn't even need to use and just made an easier trap. She tamed up in the morning and I led her back to base. That night I put up some feeding troughs for my Theries and Rexes, knowing that they were surely going to need it once I started breeding Rexes. Then I thought I should start looking towards artifacts again, and headed out on day 125 for the hard underwater cave. Okay guys, ready for this? Jesus. Yay. It was a little bit nerve-wracking, but we actually did it, like, fairly easily. Let's head back and do it again. That'll be fun, right? In goes that artifact. I was curious about the Ammonites' abilities for the No Untamables mod. I had seen that they could camouflage both you and your tames from aggressive wild creatures, and I thought, well, that sounds like a great idea, if only I had thought of that the first time. I still tamed a couple and brought them into the cave again for the second run. I couldn't even tell you if they worked because nothing had respawned. At least the hard underwater cave was over and done with finally. After the last artifact was placed away, I brought all of my ocean tames back to their home, now with 2 new Ammonite friends, of whom I named Rolly and Sushi. I was tired of being rained on constantly, so I also decided to put an actual roof on my house. Not only that, but I added a second level, which had my bed and an extra storage box. Once I had that pretty much finished, it was time to look for Allosaurus. I still needed a high-level female so I could bring a bunch of imprinted Allosaurus into the Overseer arena. I searched long and hard for a level above 80 and nothing. Once again.
Oh my god!
No. It wasn't all bad though, because I saw this gal on the way out. I was happy to tame her, but I was still fairly disappointed at the lack of good Allosaurus on the map. You'd think high-level Rexes would be harder to find than Allos. Yeah, that was terrifying.
You sound so sweet, summer candy. So sweet, summer candy. So soft.
As you can probably guess, I was pretty damn busy with Rex breeding and trying to start a farm. The farm being one of the things on my bucket list for my 200 days video. I must have spent at most 10 days doing this stuff. Personally, I don't mind it too much because I love jumping on big projects. It's just incredibly boring to watch someone else do it. Among all of this building and preparing, I also added a second behemoth gateway to the other side of the free roam space, as well as beat up another anthill. At that time, I was probably just itching for some action. For my greenhouse, I ended up placing stone triangle walls since there was no greenhouse option for them. Yes, I could have changed the design, but I really didn't want to spend another 5 days trial and erroring my greenhouse. I really just wanted my farm to start being productive. At another point, I ended up flying my Anki all the way over to the volcano for crystal. Okay, clearly I was bored and had nothing else better to do. At the end of all, though, I had a great start on my Rex army, a real good amount of shotgun ammo, and a few slivers of the greenhouse roof built. No, I did not finish the darn thing before I went moving on to other things. And those other things was the artifact of the strong. For this one, I planned on bringing in my baryonyx and 2 direwolves as extra bodyguards. Oh, there's one! Yay! Yay! Thank Jesus Christ! Okay, got him. I was feeling good about this, and nothing could stand in my way. Surely this artifact couldn't be much harder than the last one. Just watch what happens here. Oh.
Nope.
Oh God. Help. No. Fuck.
Help me! Help me!
Help, help, help.
Nope.
Oh, fucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh my God. Oh, that sucks. Plus we got like probably 40 feet into there. It really wasn't that far. What sucks even more about this experience is the fact that my first otter, Autumn, had disappeared. I searched the area where I died, I checked my tribe log, and he simply had vanished. This was a very sad moment for me. Rip Autumn, everyone. Despite that tragedy, I pushed onward much more carefully this time. I threw out my wolf bodyguards, and we began the treacherous fight through to the artifact of the strong. That was probably one of the hardest caves I've ever went through. And thank God I was prepared with good direwolves. I'm actually surprised they tanked hits so well. Getting the next 2 artifacts was easy. The place was cleared out, and on my last run through, I got comfortable enough to get a few drops. Whoa. Oh my god, did I just get an ascendant sniper rifle? Now that was going to come in handy. Things were picking up a little bit, and I figured it would be a good time to go for my very last artifact of the island. The artifact of the immune. Yep, giant snake. Okay. So many leeches. Oh my god. Oh, there's so many. Despite the sheer amount of bugs in that cave, it actually wasn't too hard. I mean, I know the cave next to the volcano is called the Chitin Cave, but what about this one? On day 144, I emerged with my very last artifact collected from the island. I mean, it's a little bit sad, because now I'm probably not going to play the island again. Especially with Arc 2 and stuff, all that coming up. The island is great and all, but there's a lot to do after that. I will say, the island is probably one of the most developed maps of all of them. Mainly because it is the original, but still, like, it is very impressive how much detail the island has compared to some of the others. It's crazy that we're actually almost done with this stuff. Once out of the cave, I ran away from an Alpha Rex and placed the last artifact away. And then I discovered a very particular detail about Equus and the Better Dinos mod. Yeah, do you notice something just a little bit different between these two creatures? Wow, I think the next time I want to unfairly tame something, I should double check whether a mod is the problem or it's truly a glitch. To help myself feel better about cheating the unicorn at the beginning, I ended up spaying Crystal at some point. That must be later because I haven't done that yet apparently. Plus, I also told myself that I wouldn't be using the unicorn to tame anything anymore.
Okay.
If I was to cheat, oh, now would you see right through me? If I sing a sad, 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 sad song, would you give it to me? Would you? So how you like me now? 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 Does that make you love me, baby? Does that make you want me, baby? Does that make you love me, baby? Does that make you want me, baby?
I had about everyone set up for the dragon boss fight when I had to go gather more Yudi lungs. It's always that one trophy that you wouldn't think would be a problem that you end up missing just before the fight happens. The rest of the night and through part of day 150, I healed my dinos until they were at full health. Then, as soon as I calmed my nerves, I went in for the Gamma Dragon. Buff him up a little bit. Put him on faster. Okay. I'm gonna fuck you up. Where is he? I think he's coming down. There he is. Fireball. Oh, I did not like that. Come on, land! Come on! Oh boy, that was neat. Run around a bit. Ooh, I think he's getting me. Get him! Oh yeah, we'll be fine. Oh my god! See, we're good! We're so good. That was like really fucking easy though. It was a little bit disappointing actually. Well, we got the dragon, at least the Gamma. So if we really wanted to, we could go for Gamma Overseer. Hello, we're back. How was that? That was very easy. yes. Pork chop. Where are you? We didn't glitch. Good. That's also something we don't want to happen. Oh god. Oh god. Come on, guys. You got this. The man himself. Just realized I'm dying of hypothermia and heat stroke, which is just fantastic. Hopefully when we die of it, we can fight without it. Again, just wrecked. Woo! Oh, good job, everyone. That was honestly, that was almost easier. What the frick? Why was that easier? Yeah, I'm not dying of heat stroke anymore. It's fantastic. Music off. Should do good. Put our own stuff on it. Okay. I don't know how much these fireballs are gonna do. Where is he? There he is. Oh Jesus! Ooh, he big! Yeah, big boy. Oh, it's about this way. Oh! Let's not have that happen again. Ooh! Come on, let's get him. Not me. Come on. Oh yeah, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him so bad. Hell yeah! Let's go! That was awesome. Oh, holy shit. That was freaking awesome. Alpha be done. That is it, you guys. The Alpha Dragon is vanquished. This isn't the end, of course. I'm still aiming for the Overseer after this, and we still have about 48 days until that happens. In the meantime, I have a lot of stuff to do and things on my bucket list to finish. My fairy army now had a well-deserved rest ahead of them, but that didn't mean they weren't useless now. So off they went on a new patrol route, and I played some celebratory drums as they passed by. Oh, look at this big boy. Oh, you're basically the size of me.
I know she said it's alright, but you gon' make it up next time. I know she knows it's not right. There ain't no use in lying. Maybe she thinks I know something. Maybe she thinks it's fine. Or maybe she knows something I don't. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of trying. It seems to me that maybe it pretty much always means no. So don't tell me. You might
That was
just
so lucky. What the heck?
And oftentimes we're lazy. It seems to stand in my way.
Yay!
Cause no one, no, not no one likes to be let down. I know she loves the sunrise. No longer sees eyes, and I know that when she said she's gonna try, well, it might not work because of other ties. And I know she usually has some other ties, and I wouldn't wanna break them. I wouldn't wanna break them. Maybe she'll help me to untie this, but until then, well, I'm gonna have to lie to her. It seems to me that maybe it pretty much always.
Where are you going? No, come back! Dude, he's leaving me! Where are you going? No, come back!
And oftentimes we're lazy. It seems to stand in my way. Cause no one, no, not no one likes to be let down.
Ooh.
It seems to me that maybe it pretty much always means no. So don't tell me. You might just let it go.
Clay, how'd you get out? The grind is happening, everyone. I finally have a good enough pair of aloes to breed, and little to my knowledge, my first egg ends up actually being a pretty decent level. Pluto!
Oh, hello there.
What are you doing out here?
What a wonderful compliment.
This first aloe grew up pretty quickly because of my rates, and soon enough I was getting new aloe eggs consistently throughout the next 3 days of breeding. And I kid you not when I say that's the only thing I did for those days. I was starved of aloe breeding, okay? Plus, once I got a good line of aloes bred, I could use them in the fight against the Overseer. Eventually though, my brain told me that on day 163, I needed to do something different. So, Raspberry and I went looking for black pearls, and surprisingly, we found an alpha moza right off the bat. But then, an idea came to me when I saw this level 135 Elite Ichthyes. I knew I needed this guy's egg. If you didn't know, leads are able to be tamed in the No Untamables mod. In order to tame one, you need to find one with an egg in its mouth, knock that one out, and take the egg once it's down. So there I was, sitting AFK just above the lead, waiting for an egg to spawn in its mouth. Then, after about literally 20 minutes of sitting AFK, an egg finally spawned. I was so happy. Now I could finally start shooting it with trank arrows. I knew it would probably take a long time, but how hard could it be?
You bloody!
Yeah, so I ended up not actually knocking it out, and instead almost died of hypothermia. I waited until day, where I decided enough was enough, and I headed back to base. I hadn't completely given up, but I wasn't coming back until I had more trank arrows and a tame I could shoot off the back of. In the meantime, I built a second Tech Wreck saddle, which was another large step towards the Overseer arena. I went back to allo breeding as well, trying to get a consistent line of higher level hatchlings. Also, at one point, I did get a mutation, but it was only a food mutation, so it was completely useless.
Oh boy, oh.
I still kept it though, because it did have an extra 2 levels.
One eternity later.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Two, one. Oh my god. And you, Missy. I finally had Elite Ichthyes to add to my collection of sea creatures. Now is the stretch of time where I didn't have much else to do except mess around and wait for Missy to grow up. And being a very large, kind of OP creature, that was going to take a couple days. At around day 172, Missy was finally grown up. I wouldn't be using her for anything special, but having a lead on my list of tamed creatures was a huge thing checked off my bucket list. In the meantime, I brought my Yudi out for a meat run because, well, everything was starving. After that, I needed to spend time getting my aloes levels so they wouldn't be obliterated in the tech cave. So enjoy this next montage because I spent way too much time wandering around the island with a bunch of aloes on my tail. On day 175, I decided to go look for beaver dams. I was planning on making at least one more tech wreck saddle, and the free cementing paste would make doing that a lot easier. But of course, it would have been better if I had just gathered more resources and made it myself because it took me over half a day to actually find a beaver dam. I also still needed black pearls for that fourth saddle, and on my way back, I noticed this teensy little glowing spot in the ocean. It was probably the tiniest jellyfish I had ever seen, and it was clear this small of a size was a rare occurrence. So clearly I tamed it and I named it Squishy.
I shall call him Squishy, and he shall be mine, and he shall be my Squishy. Come here, Squishy. Come here, little Squishy. Ow!
He got a spot next to Jello, and he was officially my favorite tame from then on. All hail Squishy, the tiny jellyfish. Not long after that happened, I thought it wasn't a bad time to start moving my armies towards the volcano. That way I would have plenty of time to experiment with placement of my tames, and it would give them a good amount of time to heal. So that's exactly what I did, until I got an idea to start a photo shoot with my Rexes. It all began with that first screenshot for me to realize that this is a great time waster. I should do this with every single one of my tames. So away I went, gathering all of my tames for their own photo shoots and moments. For the sake of not boring your minds out, I am not going to be showing you this entire thing because this literally took several days to do. In that case, I'll just be skipping days 178 through part of 181. I did get some good shots though, and these tames will certainly get a spot on my Google Drive Hall of Fame. Once I got back on track though, I was still waiting until day 195 to bring my tames up to the volcano, So here's yet another montage of me doing random shit in order to pass the time.
Take you to your very own private room. Whatever you need is on the way, from the absurd to the insane.
Oh shit.
Remember, I'm a volunteer. I know your people have people, and I know this should make my day. There's no one whom I'd rather spend my afternoon than with an equal that can fill a room. But still all I hear, you better run fast, get it done, even if it takes all night. I don't know what else you've been told, but I'm above that. And if I change my mind, it'll be alright. It's not like you got to better be run fast. Don't forget who I am, and I don't ask twice. Why you're out of, would you mind to read mine? Cause I needed that last week, but take your time. It's not like I got somewhere to be. Oh, take a ride on your high horse, and don't you wait to ask for more. I've got an eternity of time to abuse. Never mind, it's all for you to use. I'm still just a volunteer. You better run fast, get it done, even if it takes all night. I don't know what else you've been told, but I'm above that. And if I change my mind, it'll be alright. It's not like you got to metal be. Run fast, don't forget who I am, and I don't ask twice. Why you're at it, would you mind to read mine? Cause I needed that last week, but take your time. It's not like I got somewhere to be.
I think I got it.
I've got somewhere to be.
Oh, come on.
And I'll never get there while you're stepping on me. I'm caught beneath your vanity. So why do I keep running? Why do I keep running?
The last thing I did during this excursion is go on one more adventure with my wolves, plus my new saber-tooth, which I did not kill this time. I spent a good amount of time doing this until I eventually got my new tames to stats I was comfortable with. Once that was over, I went into the redwoods for some reason to get my new Argy, Zazu, some XP. I got lucky in there though, and it went actually pretty well. That was the end of all the fun stuff though, because it was due time to check up on my army. From now on, I will be focusing entirely on making sure every single individual in my army is prepped with full health and plenty of food. And since I'm using a Daedon to accomplish this, it practically took me from here to day 195 to fully finish prep work. No. During that time, I did tame a few extra creatures whenever I got bored. One was a fabulous 4th direwolf, and the other was a Perlovia. It was cool though because the Better Dinos mod allows them to be ridden, and you can even bury with them and everything. My tech gear was also ready for use, so I got that rolling on day 194. On that day as well, I decided it was time to start the march up into the volcano. Some dinos still needed some healing, but I was sick of just sitting in the valley for so long. Then on day 195, I basically did nothing. I went on a fly with my unicorn for some reason. I think I was just passing the time still. Then I proceeded to go AFK through part of day 196. Still not sure why I was doing this now. I still needed to position my army in front of the gate. But on day 197, I had everything at the gate in a very chaotic manner, but don't worry, there is order in my madness. I was growing impatient, so I decided that day 197 would be the day I defeated the Overseer. Or at least attempted to. So I opened the gate, and let me tell you, I was way more anxious for this than I ever should have been. Didn't I realize how tiny this little area was? Good, good. We have Cam. What do we have in the back here? Screw it. We're good? Forwards, onwards. On here. My fingers are shaking so much right now. Okay, we have Anna. Let's get the aloes in. Come on, aloes. Let's move that Rex. Come here. Let's move some of these Rexes forward a bit. Let me go, let me go. Okay. Aloes forward. Get these aloes in. Get that Rex in. Okay, good, good, good. This is good. We're getting somewhere. 2 more. We're good. Still on you. Get in there. Good, yes, yes, yes. Now that is how you do it. Now that is how you do it. Fallen beam. That's Bella. You're fallen, Bella. It wasn't long getting into the tech cave for me to realize that this place was a lot tougher than I originally thought. Oh shit. Oh. Fuck. Okay. Both of you stop. I might have the aloes go first, actually. Okay. We need to get going now. We need to get going now. I got a hang of fighting the tougher creatures as we went through, until we came across a certain cliff and a certain Rex hidden in the wall. Just one mistake will cost you everything in this cave, and that is exactly what it did. Fuck, fuck. No! You've gotta be joking me! Oh, come on! That was a heavy blow, and several factors led to that happening. One, I was rushed because I didn't know single player had no time limit. 2, I underestimated T-Rex knockback. And 3, I didn't know tech jetpacks don't work in the tech cave. Wow, that actually made me slightly depressed. But after a bit of thought, I knew it wasn't the end. I still had armies to use. Both my Carnos and my Theries still existed. Plus, I still had about 4 days left at this point. So I lit 10 flares and set them off on midnight day 198 for the fallen warriors. The next day, I went immediately to prepping my Theries, extra aloes, and even my 3 Spinos for the tech cave. This time, I was going for Gamma, whether Ark liked it or not. It didn't take long, but my army was placed in front of the gateway one last time. Hopefully, this would be my last attempt and my last day of the 200 days challenge. And when the doors opened, The freaking Spinos couldn't fit. I mean, what the heck? Anyway, I ditched them right away, and the rest of the process was pretty quick. We had less bulk to fit through the door now, so things went a lot smoother. Once we were inside, we began the long journey towards the Overseer terminal.
Hit the beat and take it to the verse now.
Scream at the sides a little bit here. There we go, nice, nice. I don't know where he is, I think he's out of render distance, which is awesome.
I'm in danger!
No! Fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god, what a weird dream I just had. What? Yasmin, you changed your name, gender, and colors? When did that happen? So yeah, don't mind the high levels with some of these guys. It was just faster to get them up to speed if I spawned them in higher levels. Anyway, back to the tech cave. Let's actually get through it this time, shall we?
Everything, 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 thing, everything, 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 everything is awful. Oh, everything, 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 everything is awful. Everything is awful. What's that crashing sound? Follows us around. That's the sound of.
Yeah, it's so easy, so easy. Got him.
Put your fears to rest.
Woohoo! I am smarter than you! Oh, I am shaking, my mouth is dry.
Everything, 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 everything is awful. Oh, everything, 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 everything.
Yes. Whoa. Do you you see this? We fucking made it. That was a bit aggressive. 10, where's 10? Ah, there's 10. Let's go. Keep you guys in a line if I can. It's gonna crash, isn't it? Ooh, okay. We're actually good. Oh, it's so cool. Dragon Arena. Pretty dope. Oh, the music just got louder. I love the Hall of History music, but I want to add my own stuff. Broodmother. Broodmother was fun. Okay, well let's stop looking at that. Let's keep going. Got all the aloes and fairies. Looks like it. I think there's a couple explorer notes we can find. So, you want to pause and read that? Whoa. Not that fast, Jesus. This is the Dino Crater, apparently. Oh yeah, no, there's this globe. I think it means something about whatever destroyed Earth and caused the arcs to be created. I don't know that much about the lore, I only know like the basics about it. Human Maker. This one's fun. Let you guys pause and read this too. I can see this is Rockwell, yes. Oh, it's blue now. Interesting. Ooh, I can see the opening. Look at that. Ghost Maker. That's always fun. And now the globe is red. Gotta love your red globes, yeah. If you have a fear of heights, don't look down. Oh my god. Also, this place is super cool. I like the supply drops going down. Okay, Overseer, here we go. Let's do it. Okay. Hello! Hello, how's it going? Attack! I still want to get hit by the... Why are these things have to happen? Go get him! Ow! Get him! Ooh. Let's not do that again. Oh, okay. No, get him again. I think he's almost dead. Right now, go, 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 go! Oh, it's almost dead, guys! Look at that! Yeah, I don't know how much. Oh my god! Woo! Come on, guys, let's go! Hell yeah! Look at that! Everyone just follow me. I'm gonna head over here. Nobody died. It was amazing. I can't see anyone super beat up, so... See aberration. My aberration. What's the Earth? The Earth? Alright guys. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Good job. Kudos to you.